Welcome back to Grow Salone Multimedia, a place for youths of Sierra Leone to learn and create impact in their various communities and the country as a whole. Have you ever wondered what it's like growing up as a youth in Sierra Leone, a small yet vibrant country on the west coast of Africa? Sierra Leone, a gem on the west coast of Africa, brims with an energy that is both infectious and inspiring. This nation, though petite in size, is a kaleidoscope of cultures, languages, and traditions, with over 18 ethnic groups cohabitating in harmony. Sierra Leoneans are known for their warmth, their zest for life, and their resilient spirit. But beneath this vibrancy and vivacity lies a stark reality faced by the nation's youth. Sierra Leone, like many other developing countries, grapples with issues that disproportionately affect its younger population. Poverty, a specter that looms large over many households, is a perennial obstacle. In Sierra Leone, it is not uncommon for children to forego education, trading classrooms for street corners in a bid to contribute to their family's income. Education, a fundamental human right, remains elusive for many. A lack of resources, combined with a dearth of qualified teachers, means that many young Sierra Leoneans are denied the tools necessary to break the cycle of poverty. And then, there is the ghost of civil unrest. Sierra Leone, still nursing the scars of a decade-long civil war, is a country where the youth have had to grapple with instability and uncertainty. This unrest has left indelible marks on the psyche of the nation's youth, who yearn for a future free of conflict and chaos. Yet in the face of these daunting challenges, the spirit of Sierra Leone's youth remains unbroken. Their dreams remain undeterred, their resolve unshaken. They are the nation's heartbeat, their hopes and aspirations a testament to the indomitable spirit of Sierra Leone. Today we delve into the journey of one young Sierra Leonean who, despite all odds, rose to the top. This is not merely a tale of triumph over adversity, it's a testament to the power of resilience, of grit, of the belief that even in the face of the most formidable obstacles one can rise, and in rising inspire a nation. Our protagonist's story is not unlike many others in Sierra Leone. Born into poverty, education was a luxury, not a given. In the heart of Freetown, in a humble neighborhood where makeshift houses huddled together under the glaring sun, our protagonist was born. His world was a symphony of discordant sounds, the distant cacophony of the bustling city, the hushed whispers of despair, the laughter of children playing with discarded tires. Here, life was not about thriving, it was about surviving. Education, often hailed as the great equalizer, was a distant mirage. Schools were crammed, resources were scarce, and even the simplest of necessities like a pencil or a notebook were luxuries. Yet our protagonist was not deterred. He scavenged for discarded books, teaching himself to read under the dim glow of a kerosene lamp. His fingers traced the contours of worn-out pages, each word a promise of a world beyond the confines of his reality. Poverty was the first obstacle, an unyielding wall that seemed to loom over every aspiration. The lack of resources was another, but there was also the societal mindset, an invisible barrier just as potent. In a society that looked at education as a privilege instead of a right, the pursuit of knowledge was often met with ridicule. But our protagonist was different. He looked at the mountain of difficulties not as a deterrent but as a challenge. He understood that every uphill battle was a test of his resolve, every setback a lesson in resilience. He knew that the path to success was not a straight line but a labyrinth of trials and tribulations. And so he soldiered on, his spirit unbroken, his resolve unshaken. He understood that the key to unlocking his potential lay not in the circumstances of his birth, but in the strength of his will. His journey was not an easy one. There were days of despair, nights of uncertainty, but through it all, he held on to his dreams with a tenacious grip. He understood that the journey to success was not about the destination, but about the journey itself. Though the path was steep and rugged, our hero never lost sight of the peak. Against all odds, our protagonist fought, for education, for a better life. In the heart of Sierra Leone, where every dawn births new battles, our hero continued the struggle. The road to education was not paved with gold, but rather strewn with shards of hardship. The lack of resources, the absence of teachers, the scarcity of schools, these were just the tip of the iceberg. Yet, our protagonist remained undeterred, fueled by the burning desire for a brighter future. Every day was a testament to their willpower. Walking miles to the nearest school under the scorching sun and through torrential rain, they persevered. The lack of textbooks and learning materials did not quench their thirst for knowledge. They sought out every scrap of information, every morsel of wisdom available, making the most of what little they had. Their journey was not a solitary one. There were others too, fighting the same battle, each with their own dreams and aspirations. They shared the burden, the laughter, the tears, and the joy of small victories. These relationships, forged in the crucible of shared struggles, became their source of strength, their beacon of hope. The protagonist's resilience was not born overnight. It was a flame kindled by the winds of adversity, fanned into a blaze by the sheer determination to rise above their circumstances. The path was steep, rocky, and fraught with difficulties, but they never faltered. They embraced each challenge, each setback, as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger. Despite the hurdles, the protagonist managed to get an education, a feat akin to scaling a mighty mountain. They held on to their dreams with unwavering resolve, refusing to let their circumstances define them. They proved that it's not about where you start, but where you're going, and how hard you're willing to work to get there. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory, and our young hero was just beginning to taste success. Our young hero, now a beacon of hope for many, was making strides, one day at a time. Our protagonist, once a youth struggling against the tide in Sierra Leone, was now a symbol of resilience and determination. The journey was challenging, yes, but every step, every stumble was a lesson learned, a stepping stone to something greater. This young hero was no longer just surviving. They were thriving. They used their education as a tool, a weapon against the injustices they had once faced. It was their golden ticket to a brighter future, a beacon of light in the darkest corners of their life. The knowledge they acquired, the skills they honed, became their armor against the world's adversities. They were no longer the vulnerable youth navigating the treacherous waters of life. They were a force to be reckoned with. But this triumph was not just their own. They made it their mission to uplift their community, to share the fruits of their labor with those who were still battling the odds. They became a mentor, a guiding light for the young ones who saw their reflection in our hero's past. They used their education to create opportunities, to open doors that were once firmly shut. Their impact on their society was palpable. They were a living testament to the power of perseverance, of the strength that lies within each one of us, waiting to be unleashed. Their triumph was a victory song, a tale of hope and resilience that echoed through the streets of Sierra Leone. They became an inspiration, a beacon of hope that illuminated the path for many others. Our hero's triumph was not just a personal achievement. It was a victory for their community, a testament to the power of resilience and the strength of the human spirit. Their story was a beacon of hope, a shining example that even in the face of adversity, one can rise above and make a difference. From the ashes, a phoenix rises, and our hero was no different. So what can we learn from the journey of our young Sierra Leonean? The tale of our Sierra Leonean youth is a testament to the power of tenacity and the resilience of the human spirit. It's a story of struggle, of overcoming odds that seemed insurmountable, and ultimately, it's a story of triumph. Firstly, resilience. Our young Sierra Leonean faced numerous challenges, obstacles, and setbacks. But did he let these deter him? No. He stood his ground, weathered the storms, and emerged stronger than ever. He's shown us that resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them head-on and bouncing back stronger. It's about the courage to keep going, even when the going gets tough. Next, determination. It's the fuel that kept our young Sierra Leonean going. Determination is what pushes us to keep trying, to keep learning, to keep growing, no matter how hard things get. It's about setting a goal, and not stopping until you've achieved it. It's about being willing to put in the hard work, to make the sacrifices because you believe in your dream and you're willing to fight for it. Thirdly, education. Our young Sierra Leonean understood the importance of knowledge. He knew that education was his key to unlocking a better future. Education empowers us. It opens doors. It gives us the tools we need to navigate the world. It's about more than just books and classrooms. It's about learning to think critically, to question, to innovate. So, despite the odds, our young Sierra Leonean rose to the top. He did not allow his circumstances to define him. Instead, he defined his own path, and proved that with resilience, determination, and education, anyone can rise above their challenges and succeed. Every youth in Sierra Leone has a story to tell, a battle to fight, and a victory to celebrate. This was just one of them. Subscribe to Grow Salone Multimedia, and turn on post notifications so you would not miss our next upload. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.